Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites. I'm so glad you're here because today's video is one of the best of the year. It is a Laurel Denise launch video. This is her Undated launch, which happens on March the 6th. And I have not opened this box yet. I promised you guys that I was gonna now try to do my unboxings in the video too, so you can see how things comes boxed. And I just think it's fun also to see someone open a box. So I am going to open these with you and then I'm going to become familiar with them and then I'm going to come back and film the review. I am so excited. So excited, you guys. And before I forget, I have an ongoing 10% off code with Laurel Denise. You just put in the code Amanda's Favorites. Every single purchase, unlimited use. You can use that code over and over again to get 10% off your entire cart. I also have an affiliate link down there where you go to her website. It looks the exact same. Sign into your account. It shows her how many people I bring to them. And I also make a small percentage of your sale, which is the way I keep this channel going. So thank you so much for going to websites through my affiliate links down there. All right, without further ado, let's jump in. This is her Undated release. So this looks like a mini planner. Look at that, new boxes. We're gonna get all into the boxes once we open them. This looks like another mini. Okay, I'm loving the new boxes with the hot pink on the side. You guys, the project planner that is not with the coil is back. This is something that people have loved and asked for. And this is the first purple that Laurel Denise has ever done. It was a request and she hinted about that coming. I think there's a whole bunch of stickers in here. I'm so excited. And this is like a sticky note pad. We will cut that open. Okay, let me see. Ooh, this is gonna be hard to get out, especially because I just painted clear on my nails like I try to do before videos, and they're probably not completely dry. So I didn't want to mess them up. This is one of the big ones, and then another big one, and that's it. So I'm just gonna dump this out, then we're gonna open them together. All right, we're gonna open these one at a time together, and then like I said, then I will become acquainted with them. Oh, you guys. This is the first time I'm seeing this new packaging. If you're familiar, you've already seen her calendar year boxes for this year and her calendar year tissue paper. I had no idea that they were gonna redo all their tissue paper and little tags. You guys, I love these little tags. I saved them. This little setup, what's interesting about me, I'll share this little tidbit, is that honestly, I'm someone who doesn't care that much about packaging. I'm a really practical person. So I know I'm like the anomaly in the planner world and probably the anomaly of women as a whole because I don't like wasteful packaging, but I don't feel like this is wasteful. And you guys, I love Laurel Denise's packaging. I'm trying to think through all the planner packaging. I really do think this is my favorite planner packaging that I have ever opened. I feel like this is not one of those big heavy duty boxes that if you don't use and throw away, it's wasteful. But I feel like you can reuse it or you don't, but it's not, it's just cardboard, but it's beautiful. Look at that. And the tissue paper coordinating with it, I love mustard yellow. You guys, it's one of my all-time favorite colors. Sunshine yellow, mustard yellow. She has made me love hot pink. I was never a hot pink person, until Laurel Denise. I love that they took the design of those flowers from her yearly boxes and put them on these new cards. Her packaging is just genius. And it's just one sheet of tissue paper. I don't feel like it's wasted at all. It's beautiful. In fact, I'm going to snip a square of this and put it in my little Planner Perfect scrapbook where I stick things like that because I just love it. Who knew I was going to gush on about packaging like that when I'm not even a packaging person? Then it's wrapped in bubble wrap to keep it safe. I wonder what the name of this cover is. I'm going to have to look at my list when we do the review. Okay, this is the weekly vertical. So, I think this is the Peony Slumber. I love their names. Look at that cover. And the coordinating inside. You guys, I love how this went in like a different color direction than her yearly planners. You are also getting 2 bookmarks in here to help you mark your place, which is a little bit different than the yearly. You get monthly tab stickers already coming with it, fitting her tabs perfectly. I love that with the Undated. So classy. Okay, we're gonna get all into this, but there is the first cover, Peony Slumber. Okay, you guys, honestly, I didn't think I could be more in love with packaging from the yearly boxes, but I am all over this coordination. Look at that. Then just the pop of that pink on the side. Genius. We know why Laurel Denise is exploding. They are a great team. Okay. Ooh, I opened that one without ripping it. I'm trying not to go too slow, you guys, because we're doing this live here. Okay, let's see what cover this is. This is the horizontal Undated weekly that I love navy. Love navy and blue. It's so calming. This is called Trellis, I believe, from looking at the list I have. That's beautiful inside. You guys know I always say that I see the inside because my planners are always flipped. So this is what I see more than anything else. I always look at the inside edge and coordinating with the outside edge and what do I want to see all year? Because unfortunately, I don't see my cover a lot because I'm not taking it places, you know? I'm not traveling with my planner. It stays in my home. So like I use a Laurel Denise as my content planner. I'm looking back at it right now and I never get to see the cover because I only see the inside lip, but that's okay. It serves me well. Okay, that's number 2. I feel like we have to look at the minis next, you guys. Oh, the mini boxes are just so cute because let's be honest, we all like mini things in our life. You know, if things are done in mini version, somehow we're very attracted to that. You guys know I get so many planner boxes and I love all planners. I play in so many planners on the constant, but rarely does a box ever get me this excited as this Laurel Denise box hat. As we look at this mini, this is in their constant color. I think they'll probably bring it back every season. I don't know. They're midnight black. It's like a matte black, so more like a charcoal gray. So if you want a very understated look, if you want a professional look, if you want to stick stickers on yours, I think this is a great cover to go with for any of those reasons. This is the mini project planner, you guys. So many people are going to love this. This could serve so many purposes. Now, this is the Undated. This is the first mini project planner they've ever come out with. I know that for their fall line, they will come out with a mini dated project planner, I'm sure, because this is going to sell well. And the story I was going to share while I'm opening these is that last night, this box came, but it was too late to film. The sun was going down and it wouldn't have shown up good at all with just my lights. And so I was like, I can't open it tonight because I have to open on camera now. So that is really hard for me to wait now and open on camera, but I want to share it with you guys. So it's worth it. Okay, let's look at this mini. Ooh, the name of this is Sage Advice. Sage Advice, because like sage green, I love that. And this is kind of like the midnight black. It doesn't have any coordinating pattern inside, so it's for those that like more plain. I know I have heard people say sometimes patterns that are busy for some people cause them to be distracted or feel jumbled. And so I know they have asked for some plain. And this is the mini horizontal and Undated. You guys, oh, I feel like there's a lot you could do with this because the boxes are so small. I'll show you when we do pin testing. You could write, like if you're using this for meal planning or wellness or daily gratitudes and journaling. And because it's Undated, you could pick it up any month and start. And I know some people, it bothers them to have blank months. So that's why this would be perfect. And you could write your number really big in here with like a highlighter or a marker, or you could color it in based on mood, color in the whole box. We're going to talk about this. So many ideas. I feel like there is some planner in this lineup that I have to use for something. This box is too exciting to me. Let's move on. Honestly, I could make this video way too long, but I'm sure Pierce will do a great job on the editing for me and will not allow that to happen. Although there's only so much he can do when I talk for way too long. Oh, I've had 1 or 2 of her sheets of stickers before. They were like a summer line of stickers. And I loved them. I think I used almost all of them because you know, guys know me. I am a decorative sticker girl. I am much less a functional sticker girl, so I am all over these. Ooh, these are fun. Let me look at the list and see if I can guess. This might be called the Summer Blossoms. We will take them out when we look through everything, I promise. This one is probably called Easter Cheer. Oh, those are cute. And these, oh, well, the name's on the top, duh. He is Risen. Oh, I love those too. Summer. Oh, these are Summer Blossoms. So the other one must have been, ooh, Green Thumb. These were probably Green Thumb. Yeah. Oh, I love the Summer Blossoms too. Okay, these are really fun decorative stickers. If you're a decorative sticker person like me, then we have, okay, these are so helpful. We'll open these when we go through it. Your Undated planner stickers. So that if you don't want to write the days and dates, you can buy these to put them all in and look perfect in your planner. Okay, last one to explore before we jump into the review. Oh, it's so purple, you guys. I love it. I really do. And this is your project planner with habit tracker in there. Oh, people are going to love this. Your Undated project planner, you have the habit trackers brought back there. You also have the project breakdown pages in the back that people are asking for. I think this is going to be popular too. And look, the Sewn line is in pink. I love that. Pink on the purple. Like every detail was thought of. This has a little bit of texture to it. If anything, it reminds me exactly of the texture on my Ashley Shelley monthly notebook cover. If you guys have that, my Ashley Shelley collab, not to take over the video, but just if you have this. Well, no, this is a little bit less texture. So this has a little bit more texture. So if you have that book, you can compare it. This is a little bit more textured. Okay, I'm going to go away. I'm going to organize all this. I'm going to pen test. We're going to come back and we're going to go through all these. This is going to be fun, you guys. Let's jump in with the monthly project planners because those are kind of the new thing out of all these planners in this launch. And I'm really excited to share them with you because there has never been a mini monthly project planner. This is the first one. And the Sewn monthly project planner, I don't know how long it's been out, but it was not brought back for this calendar year, I don't believe. And so this is like the first one in quite some time. So I'm really excited to share this slim powerhouse little monthly with you. There's so many things you could do with the monthly project planner. Let's jump into the Sewn one first here. Okay, this measures about 11 by 8.5 when it is closed. And when it's open, we're measuring, I know all these measurements are going to be on her site. The Laurel Denise site is so amazing at having every little minute measurement on there. So I'm not going to measure all these boxes. Like they literally have box measurements on their site, which so many don't. So that's pretty amazing. Well, since it's 11 by 11, I mean, it's like 22 about when it's open. Okay, so you do need to take that into consideration. But what's really cool about the Sewn planner is at least the last edition I had of this, which was quite a while back. It didn't have the same cover on it. The cover wasn't even as durable as this one. This one is like coated so that if you spill anything on it, it's not going to stay on there. It's textured. It has a pocket, which is all coated in there. It's improved from the last Sewn planner, in my opinion. But if you need to fold it back, you can still fold it back, which makes it magic because not only is it a super compact, thin, lightweight book that would go in and out of a backpack or a bag easily, but then if you need to just have less space open on your desk, you could fold it this way. And as you do that through the whole year, it's going to really, easily. That's the first time I folded it, but it has stayed there. So wherever you fold it open to, it's going to stay. A project planner is just the monthly layouts. You have a pocket in the front. I don't have any pricing on these yet. If I get pricing before we put up the video, we'll put it on the screen. And if I don't, just know it will all be on their site. And I know the big planners are very similar, like the exact pricing probably that was up on the yearly planners this year. So you have a title page here, and then you go into your undated monthly layouts. Now, this is where they have solved all of your undated problems, you guys. You can buy these undated sticker packs. All these come in the pack, okay? You have your days of the week, which you can put up here, which I have done in another planner. I don't remember which one, but I've taken them off and done in another planner, and I will show that when we get to it. They work perfectly. You can put them above here. You can decide if you have a Sunday start or a Monday start on your monthly layout. You have a little reminder section with a dot grid. You have your month and your year up here in a big header where you could put, anything that you want to grab your attention for the month. It could be a quote. It could be goals. It could be the one thing you're working on that month. So this undated sticker pack comes with sheets of your days of the week for all of those. And I believe this covers the whole year. I've not counted to make sure, but that would only make sense because you have the whole year in your dates here too. Now, I did not put on any of these tiny dates because I do not have planner tweezers. I need to get some. I had a pair. They're in who knows where. I've lost them in one of my drawers. I need to find them or else get another pair. So these are all your dates, which you can use on your monthly layouts. Also, she also has the years 24, 25, 26. So it doesn't matter when you're using it. The beauty of an undated planner is that you can grab a Laurel Denise right now. If you're like, I'm in another planner, but I'm not sure. The Laurel Denise is really calling to me. I really want to try it. An undated is the perfect way to try it because you don't waste any months. You can jump in it and then put it back on the shelf and jump out of it. And then you still have those months to pull back out in a few months when you're saying, but wait, I think that might work for me for this, because you guys don't know how many times I do that for a planner. Since I have so many planners on my shelves, how many times I'm like, you know what? I think this planner might work for that. And just having this undated planner on your shelf will help you to know if it would work. Also, you might fall in love with it and you might use the whole thing. And that will also let you know if you want to buy the calendar year dated one. So all these undated make a great trial period before her calendar year dated planners release. If you're thinking, maybe I want to use that for 2025, but I don't know. An undated is a great way to try it now and test it. You can move in and out of it. You have so many months to test it out, and in different ways. It can be like your test planner. See how it works for you. An undated is also great because you can jump in now and use it for a whole 12 months and not have any wasted months, because I know there are some planner people that it really bothers them to not have a whole full planner to have used every single month. So if you're getting, a dated planner and not starting till March or April, you don't like that. Well, you can have an April start in here, or a May start, or even a June start if you're like an academic year person and you're not going to miss any months. You can go a full 12 months in it. So that's what is really great about undated planners. Also, that you can make it a Sunday or a Monday start. So you can make it whatever you need it to be. So for your project planner, you have your monthly, you have your 5 weeks here every month. Then you have track of 5 daily habits down here. So you can see your habits. This was brought back onto the project planner page. You have 4 columns that are dot grid here. So you can divide them up to whatever you need. This could be a great meal planner. This could also be a great wellness planner or a goal planner. I see this as a really great goal or wellness planner for the month. Different categories. What are you working on? Check in with those things. And you either plan out when those projects are going to happen in your life, when you're going to start cleaning out the garage, or, when you're going to do this with that kid. Or on here, it can also be more keeping track of, did I keep my promises to myself for my wellness? So kind of color coding what you did every day and having a really good glance at that. So I can see this as being wonderful for that, for wellness, for goals, also for work, project tracking, for anyone who does content planning and really only needs a big monthly view and different categories of things that you're working on. I know this would only give you 4 weeks for the month, but if there was 5 weeks in the month, you could divide one of these in half, and each one of these could be a week. So I know there's more ways than that are just not coming to my mind to use this project planner. So many different ways, but the fact that your habits are right here forefront, I just think makes it stellar, lending itself to wellness and goals and looking at how you're doing every day on those things that are really important to how you feel. So this is 80-pound paper, you guys. We'll do a pen test here on a note page in the back. And I will also show pen tests in the Laurel Denise planner that I am using. But let's look at what you get in the back after your 12 months here. So at the end of your project planner, you have by the month here, you write month, what are your goals for the month, and things to remember. So this is your whole year at a spread here. You get a box for every month, and then you have note room. So hence, once again, this would work great as a goals and wellness planner. Then you go into some checklist pages, which you could use for so many different things. I mean, leave me the ideas in the comments, because I know a lot of y'all have used these for different things. And the Laurel Denise Loves Facebook group is a great place to get ideas too. But so many different things that you could use these checklist items for. These could be your months of the year. There are 14 if I counted right up here. So those could be your months of the year. If there's things you want to see, are you doing every month? Like home chores, or, are you reading a book every month? Or so if you want to keep track of some big things like monthly here, those could be your months of the year. But you have, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, about 8 of those pages. And then you go into your light graph grid pages, and you have about 9 or 10 of those. And then you go into your dot grid, and probably the same number. Yeah, 10 of those. And then you end like this, another pocket in the back, you guys. And I really think this is going to hold up well, no matter what you throw it in, because this cover and the sewn binding is so durable. Okay, so let me know all your ideas on that, and let's move on to the mini project monthly planner. So this is the same size as your mini planner, you guys. Her sizes will be up on her site, but this is a tiny bit over 9 inches on the cover and 7, I think it's like 7 by 9 on these for your cover. So it's basically a 7 by 9 planner. Think about it like that, but turned a different way, which makes your mind think, oh no, that's not 7 by 9. But if you turn it this way and you put the coil on it this way, the way most 7 by 9 planners are, it is a 7 by 9 planner. This is their Midnight Black matte cover that we talked about. So your inside is the same. You are now getting 2 ruler dividers, one with a scalloped edge. You are also here and you are here. And one with the ruler markings. They pop in and out so well. I love that they just come with your planner. You don't have to purchase them separately. You don't have to decide about that purchase. You just get them so you can mark different spots in your planner. Then they have solved all the undated planner problems with this sticker pack and with the stickers that come with your planner. I love that this looks like Laurel Denise's handwriting, so I love that is in there. I also love that they have solved the tab problem. They fit her tabs perfectly, you guys, and they are stuck in your planner right here. You can't lose them. They come with every undated planner. I think that's so smart because the things that mini planners are like, I don't want an undated because what am I going to do about those tabs, especially, these special sized ones. And if you write on there with a Sharpie, it's not going to look nearly as nice. And what am I going to do about all the dates and, the monthly days of the week and stuff? So the date stickers have you covered there. Let's just do a quick walkthrough here. You have those months divided out, your year at a glance with goals, things to remember, and notes room up front. Then you go straight into your first month. Now, I have dated this for you guys in a different way, just to give you a different way to think about it. If you don't want to use the date stickers in here, you might be using this mini project planner, which is the same layout as the project planner. You can see 4 columns. You just don't have the habit trackers down here because that would make this page really squished because this is a mini page. But you could definitely draw in your own habit trackers if you once again wanted to use this for wellness, goals check-ins, because I think it would still make a great planner for that. You could draw in some habit trackers here. I love that the thought that you could number these little boxes big, like I just used a mild liner and I just used these Write Tech sign brush pens, which I actually love because you don't have to know how to write with brush pens to make them look good, to label that up here. And those are in my Amazon store under planner favorites. And I just did a reel about those too on Instagram. I used some of the Laurel Denise. We're going to look at the stickers later. I used some of her Easter stickers on here. But if you want to number it big and then you write, over the numbers, it could not be your events of the day. It could be something about a wellness check-in. This could be also meal planning once again, because these are your meals. You could also use sticky notes on here. Laurel Denise has all those amazing little sticky notes that fit these boxes. I knew this video was going to be long, so I didn't bring those sticky notes into this video, but they are all in my Laurel Denise launch video. I will link that launch video down here in the description because in that launch video are all her sticky notes as well as these pop-in panels, which I think they're calling pips, which people are loving in their full-size Laurel Denises, but we're not going to have time to go over all those in this video because we went over all of them in that launch video. In that launch video, there are also these pop-in pages. You can add project pages. They really work well too, you guys. They pop in well. To your full-size planner, you can add these to your full-size planner. If you're in a full-size project planner and you want to add in some weekly layouts in there, you can add in weekly horizontal or vertical. We go over all these in that launch video as well as the sticky notes that I absolutely love. I use the sticky notes in my content planner. As you can see on the constant, they are on there. And also as far as pen testing, you can see these are the thinner pages in the planner. They're only 80 pound. I should say only 80 pound, right? But look at the back. You can barely see anything's written on and everything is written on and marked out. Like this one has all kinds of markers, Papermate flares, mild liners, and you can see the back of that one. Nothing is bleeding through and you can barely see it's written on. And then These pages, your tabbed pages, are actually, I believe, like 120 pound. It's all on her website. I'll check that. So every tabbed page is 120 pounds. So in your project planner in here, you are getting, that's all this is. You are getting card stock pages like throughout here. You could write on this. Let's get a Sharpie, you guys. Let's do this. Because I'm just telling you, you could write on here with a Sharpie. And I doubt, I haven't tested this, you guys. It's always scary to do things on video for the first time. Wow. Okay, no. Do you see that? This is the big, thick Sharpie. Okay, of course it's called fine point, but we know that's the thick point Sharpie. And it is not showing through. It's right there. It is right there. So in this project planner, every page is 120 pound paper because you don't have any small in-between weekly pages that are 80 pound paper. So all her paper is amazing. And this one, this is just, I believe, the good 80 pound paper is what it feels like to me. Like the in-between pages. Feels very thick and substantial though. It's gonna take all your pen well. We'll do a pen test since we just went over this one. Now, you won't be able to write in this one with Sharpie, but I will just show you. And then we'll do some like Erin Condren dual tip markers, which these are very saturated and dark. And Pilot G2. And I have full pen testing on all the paper more extensively in that launch video. So go check that out for all the Laurel Denise extras that aren't in here. I always keep marking on myself in the middle of videos. So check out the launch video. Here we go. Let's make sure that Erin Condren dual tip is dry. You can see the Sharpie coming through, but it's not really bleeding. The Erin Condren dual tip, you really can't see it all. So this is thick, nice paper, even in this project planner. Now this project planner has some different pages at the back. So besides the fact that you can number the undated boxes in different ways that you can't do with a dated planner, because once your little date's up there, you really don't want to number date it, but you could do it big with a mild liner, you could do it smaller, you could do it with a marker, you could do it with a brush pen big. Like you artistic people could do amazing things with dating these undated planners, depending on what you're using them for. So it really is a blank slate. And I feel like for the artistic people who love the markers and stickers and everything, that you might even love a blank slate better than a dated planner. Let me know your thoughts down there on the comments. So at the back of this one, when your 12 months are up, you have your month and things to remember. So those are just nice little, you might want to write a fun memory there from every month. Plan ahead, yearly wins. I love wins, you guys. I love tracking wins. Small wins, big wins. It feels so good. Yearly lessons. I like that too. And then you have these project planning pages that are back. I was wrong when I said they were back in the purple Sewn edition. Those were just the checklist pages. These are your actual project planning pages, project name, due date, contacts, what is the project, and then the tasks that go with that project, and then checking off when they're going to get done. You could write the dates of those days of the week above there. So many people asked for these pages back in their project planners. They are back in here. You have 2, 4, it looks like 12 of those, if I counted them right. Then you go into the checklist pages, 2, 4, looks like 12 checklist pages, 2, looks like 12 graph grid pages, and 12 dot grid. So really a good amount of notes pages in there. And then these really fun pages that she has in her big planners, books I'm reading, things I'm listening to, happy moments, gratitude, hobbies, ways I'm moving my body, I'm excited for, and I'm hopeful for. I think if you fill those out during the course of the year, it's something really fun to look back on at the end of the year. You also have a really secure pocket here at the back, as well as at the front. And I just can't wait to see what everybody uses these mini project planners for. I know I'm going to get ideas from you guys. Leave them down in the comments so we can all share with each other. Now, as we are jumping into the big full-size Laurel Denise planners, I just want to show you the project planner on top of the full-size. Once again, the project cover is 7x9. The full-size cover is 9x12. So there is your comparison. I mean, it's quite a huge difference in size-wise there. So take into consideration really what size you want to go with. Yeah, let's jump into the big. We're going to jump into the big vertical, the big horizontal, and then we'll go into the mini horizontal, and then the stickers and the sticky notes. You guys, let's just open the sticky notes right now because I'm kind of excited about them. I didn't open these because they were in bubble wrap and you didn't get to see the packaging. So let's open them now together. Her packaging is always so cute. So I wanted you to see that because if you buy these for gifts, I feel like people really feel like it's a gift because of the packaging. And yet I don't feel like it's wasteful packaging, you know, like overdone. So this just pulls right apart like it was just a wrapped sheet. Hence why I'm saying I don't feel like it's wasteful. I think it's just really well done packaging. And this is in a like golden color. I actually love this color. And this one says week of. This one says delegated with some lines and check off. This is follow up with lines and check off. And this is brainstorming. I love those, you guys. And her mini sticky notes have stuck so well for me. On my videos, you guys, these sticky notes get moved around numerous times based on where videos are going. Like, as you can tell, I've moved this sticker like 5 times. I think, before the hemlock and oak video went up. So not only are these stuck down once, many of them are moved 3 to 5 times or more, and they are staying stuck down, which says a lot about her sticky notes. Once again, those sticky notes packages and what they fit in are all in that first launch video. So I have no doubt that these sticky notes are going to stick well. And you guys, I know you guys have all seen this if you're in the planner world, which I never do it the right way. But if you pull off a sticky note, instead of going up, if you go to the side, then see how your bottom doesn't curl up on your sticky note and your sticky note is going to lay flatter. See the difference in those? Maybe you can't really see on video, but it does make a difference. These are fun and I am definitely going to be using these. So that's a new sticky note pad from Laurel Denise. I will show you where it would probably be used in here. We're gonna have to zoom way out to show you the whole scope, but obviously if you have some things to follow up on the month here, you might have some follow-ups, you might have a delegated every month. And then, you know, you might have like for the week of, what am I thinking ahead to get done for that week? So instead of having to set it in stone, like thinking ahead for different weeks, what am I thinking to get done? And then when the week comes, you can plug it into that week, or you can stick it on the very week that you're thinking of it, you know, and as you flip through, just write things you're thinking of. And when that week comes, then you go and plan out that week, or, you know, follow up. Those are all they can go under here too. Like, so if there's certain things you're like, I don't want to see those all the time. So 3 fit very well down here, but I want to know that those are under there. So really good sized sticky notes for those certain purposes. This is just like your dated planner. And if you want to see the dated, they're all in my Laurel Denise launch video. But this is Undated. We already talked about all the benefits of Undated. If you're someone who wants a Sunday start here on your week, you could do that. If you want a Monday start here on your week, you can do that. You can take these date stickers and put them all on there. This is your vertical weekly. So let's zoom in on the vertical side here. And you have 5 weeks going down for your month. You have a slot here where you could use their timed washi tape if you want it to be timed, or you can leave that open and that could be like sectioning off. Like this could be, you know, morning, noon, and night, and you could label it. It could be sectioning off like work, home, and kids, you know, so you can label horizontally there to the side. Then you have a big box up here you could use for your focus of the day. It could be your workout for the day. It could be your dinner, your weather, whatever you want that to be for the day. And then you have up here where you can write your dates in or date sticker it in. You have your month, a big header to put there. So you could put some washi or stickers up there, which I personally love to do. You have 5 weeks every month. And at the end of your 5 weeks, you have a habit tracker for tracking up to 7, you guys, 7 habits a month. And you guys know I love my yearly habit trackers, but I think next to yearly habit trackers, monthlies are the next most valuable, in my opinion. I understand how weeklies you can see really quick wins, like did I do good this week? But I feel on the scope of seeing how you're really doing overall, a week is not long enough to tell. Like I may have done really good 1 week on a habit, but the next week I didn't do great, but the next week I did a lot better. And I like to see consistently over time how I'm doing on the habits that really matter to me, like for long term. Hence why I love my yearly habit trackers. But like I said, next up, I love a monthly habit tracker because there are some things that I don't want to track for the entire year. It's not going to be a focus for the whole year. I just want to get myself back on track, or it's just a fun habit I want to focus on for that month. Like I've done things like I love having one different focus per month that kind of goes by season. Like for February, it was like give a hug to everyone in my house every day for February. For, March, it might be, since it's a lot warmer here in Texas, stepping outside every single morning and grounding with the sun before I get to eat breakfast. And that's just a March thing, or I might make that an April thing, whatever. But I like to think of something that kind of is with the season or fits with that month, something that would benefit me or my family, and that would be something good to build into that month. No, it's not something I'm going to keep track of the whole year. And that's another place where monthly habit trackers come in really helpful, because I feel like over the scope of the whole month, you can see how you're doing versus just 1 week doesn't tell me very much. So I love how they've utilized that space on the back for the monthly habit trackers that so many people want. That was a new space they moved into, and maybe they're just last recent launch, and I like that. Okay, so that is your vertical layout. They also have a horizontal layout, just like this. The genius of the Laurel Denise planners, though, if you are new, I should go over that. I'm just assuming everybody knows, is that you can see your month, your week, whether you like a vertical or a horizontal week, and you can see your monthly list all at the same time. So your monthly list can be going on as you are consulting your weeks and as you are planning your monthly layout. It really is a game changer for a lot of things, depending on how you're using your planner. For me, for my content planning, it's a game changer because I can see what I am planning for that week on Instagram. At the same time, I can consult the monthly, which is my bigger things, my videos, my launches, that type of thing. So I can consult what is my month saying versus going into my week there. And the reason why I like to draw out my weekend is my friend Jana taught me this, because I like a Monday start on my week, but my brain is more used to a Sunday start on my monthly. I can get around that. I can go to a Monday start on my monthly, but sometimes I need something to trigger my brain. Well, outlining my weekend in the color of the month triggers my brain to know that is my weekend. That's Saturday and Sunday together. So it's teaching my brain this is Monday every time. Since I still use my Ashley Shelley monthly, which is a Sunday start, and so I need something to trigger my brain. So if you're having a hard time with that, if you want to start using Monday and you like Monday here to match with here, that might be a way to trigger your brain. So like I just outlined January like that. January looks a lot less busy because we were like out of town until like this week. But outline that and you can see how it stands out. In fact, I like that it's a different color than what I crossed out my days in. So I think I will have to remember that for other months. And also you can see how this is what I see the whole time, the forest green and the edge of this beautiful print. So that's why I said pay attention to what your inside edge is looking like, because if you keep yours folded over a lot like me, that is what yours is going to look like. Okay, undated. Once you get through all your months, so that is the magic of the Laurel Denise planners. We talk a lot more about that in the launch video, but being able to see all that, we talk about more ideas and stuff like that in the launch video of how to use these planners. Your to-do list can go here, all your goals, monthly lists, divide into categories here, and you can quickly and easily consult them while you're seeing the entire month. Okay, so once we go through all our months, let's see what is at the back of these planners. You have a plan ahead. This is labeled as a notes section. In these planners, it's the same. Every tabbed page is like that ultra thick cardstock, 120 GSM. These are your 80-pound pages, these half sheets in between. These are the planners that are made for your pop-in panels to fit in here every month so that you can put other sticky notes on here. You can do meal planning on here. You can do budgeting on here. Okay. You can do delegating of tasks. So that is their pop-in panels. And these little dudes fit in the full-size planners too. Like I said, if you have a project planner and you just want to pop in some weeks, or if you're really creative and you need some extra weeks in your month for different things. You can buy the horizontal or vertical, or if you need extra, you're thinking this is not enough for your monthly planning room and you need extra, these are your project pages that you could just pop in here and have extras on your month. So really genius products, thinking outside the box, but that functionally serve us so well. There is your notes there. And then plan ahead, you have the month and things to remember. So all the months of the year on one page. And then you have yearly wins, yearly lessons. And then you have only a few notes pages. There's not as many note pages as in your project planner, you guys. 8 total notes pages, half dot grid, half graph grid. And then you go into your things to remember for the year, the same as the mini. Books I'm reading, things I'm listening to, happy moments, gratitude, hobbies, ways I'm moving my body, I'm excited for, and I am hopeful for. And the reason why they don't have as many notes pages is because they wanted to leave room for people who want to pop in these panels or these extra pages. They want to make sure that you have room on your coil to do that. And then you have really good secure pockets back here that would hold a lot. This is once again the beautiful design called the Peony Slumber. I believe that's this one. It is beautiful. And the gold foiling on the front, really muted spring calming colors on this one. All right, next up is the horizontal weekly. This will not take long to get through because we already know the basic layout. Let's look at the cover. The cover has the gold foiling and the Laurel Denise signature approved by on the back. And this one is, I believe, called the Trellis. It is navy blue with the light blue. She always has like the brass colored rings. I just love the vintage yet modern mix of her planners and prints and designs. So here we have that blue and navy carried over inside. The back is the exact same. You have the same, comes with the same 2 rulers in your big one. I don't know if I showed that in the other big one. And your same monthly tab stickers. And everything's the same except this is horizontal. I personally love the horizontal because a lot of weeks, well, in my content planner, I'm not really ever using this. So leaving it flipped like this up on a planner stand on my desk works so perfectly for my content because all I need to see is this and this together and it works like a team. And that's all I need to see. So I am not actually utilizing this. And some months, see, I haven't even written anything here at all. I think I did write something in January. Nope, I haven't. So I have not utilized that yet. But when I used this as my planner, like at the beginning of, it was like last year and into the year before, you can find that under my personal planning updates videos because I share my own personal planning under those. I give a planning update every quarter of my own personal planning here, and I share those under my planning updates playlist. All my stacks go there, and I have them divided out by year. I also share a lot of my personal planning in videos with my patrons. If you are interested in checking that out, that link is always down in the description, and there's no commitment. You can join up any month and view all past monthly videos and Zoom calls. I also do a Zoom call there every single month. We rotate on an evening Zoom and a morning Zoom, and we have really fun, different planner discussion questions, and we help each other through our planning woes there every month. And we have such a great group where we've really become real friends. All right, back to the planner is when I use this for my own personal planning, I would just leave this side open on my desk like this because I kept a whole weekly list right here and I like to be able to see this too. So most time this was open to the side, but I didn't need to have the other side open. And so I could see my weekly list and then I could also flip when I needed to because this was already open and just see other weeks as I was planning. So it was nice that I just left that open on my desk like that. So that is an idea with the horizontal. I think the horizontal works really well for a meal planner, whether you want to get the mini or the big. It just depends on how much room you want because you could have, your meals for the day, your dinners could be here. If you want to have breakfast and lunch stuff here also, there's plenty of room. You could use sticky notes and move them all around. And then your grocery lists or like which recipe book the meals are in or your staples for the month. Like what are your staple breakfast, lunch, and dinners that are just your go-tos? They could just always be listed right there. So I think the horizontal makes a great meal planner. I also think, I just used it for my personal planning, but it can work well for so many other things too. Besides just personal planning, meal planning, like we talked about, wellness. Oh, I love the horizontal for a daily journal. also. Like daily journaling on just gratitudes for the day or how your wellness went for the day, you know, your goals, your habits, your check-ins for the day, listing that here because horizontal lends itself to writing like that. And so this could be, and your habit trackers would fit right in with doing wellness or goals in this planner. So that's another use for it in there. Okay, let's jump to the back. And on the horizontal, this is where you would write your date, of course. And you can decide if you're using the date stickers or whatever creative way you want to number your days on these horizontal days. At the end, it is the exact same as the vertical. All your months at a glance, yearly wins, yearly lessons, and then the same few pages of graph grid and dot grid there at the end, 8 notes pages total, half graph grid, half dot grid, and then your fun things going on throughout the year, your gratitudes and happy moments, and your same pocket at the back. All right, last planner, and then we'll have our stickers, but last but not least, the horizontal weekly. I just want to show you the size next to the big horizontal, the horizontal mini. The mini does not come in vertical, at least not for now, because I think it would be very hard to fit your vertical columns on these little half sheets. I know they're not half sheets, but that's what I call them. So look at the mini monthly boxes compared to the big monthly boxes. The measurements will be on the Laurel Denise site, but I just want you to see there is a huge difference because there is a big size difference in these two planners. So it's really what kind of space that you need for what you're using your planner for. These boxes I still feel like are ample room, but you'd have to be writing pretty small on these boxes. That's where using this for wellness or journaling or meal planning would really be perfect in the mini. Now, the stickers that I got don't fit above these dates right here. They would fit on your days of the week, but the day stickers are too long. You could cut them if you wanted to spend that time, and then I think they would all fit great because as you can see, Saturday would fit in that box if it was cut. So I'm not sure if they're offering different size stickers for this, but that was the only sticker pack I was sent. So that is something to note. This is exactly like your full size, except you do have less habits. You only have 6 habits here instead of 7, because obviously you can't fit that. And your pages are just smaller. At the end, you have the same number of notes pages, the same everything at the end. It is just mini. And your same pocket back there and everything. So that is the mini horizontal compared to the full size horizontal. Now, in my big launch day video, I have the beautiful green folio for the big full size Laurel Denise. And I heard, but I have not seen yet, that they are coming out with the folio for the mini this time. So this is in my Laurel Denise big launch day video. That's going to be linked. But this is the beautiful forest green folio. If you need to take your planner with you and you want to have places to stick stickers and cards and a pen and you want to protect it because you need to stick it in your bag every day, I think this folio is perfect. And I love that they're coming out with one for the mini because I think so many people asked for that. They're like, I want one for my mini on the go. So you can stick your planner in here. I would just stick the back page in here if you want to stick it in here, or you don't have to stick it in here at all because it can just be for travel and for carrying your pens and stickers and everything. And it goes in here perfectly. More details on this is in my full review for the launch day video, but I wanted to share that here. All right, last but certainly not least, you guys, we are going to do our stickers. The whole date pack comes together like this. Then let's look at some of these stickers. As you can see, I used some on here. They are really a nice thickness for a transparent sticker, but they are, transparent. And you guys, they are easy to pull up and move if you need to move them. At least this one is moving well. This one I love. Beautiful. Like I said, I think this one is called the Green Thumb. I love strawberries and all that summer look. That is a favorite of mine, the garden. Then we have Summer Blossoms. Just beautiful, vibrant flowers. And I wonder if all of these were drawn by Nance. I bet they were drawn and designed by Nance, her fun, creative soul over there. These are your Easter stickers, just called Easter Cheer. And these are the He Is Risen stickers. So really fun new stickers coming out with this launch. Oh, fun. Okay, guys. I had the most fun sharing all these goodies with you. The boxes in themselves are honestly a work of art. And the paper, have fun when you're opening it. If you're sending a gift to someone, it certainly feels like a gift. Leave all those comments down below because I really do want to hear what you think about these planners and different ways to creatively use them. And don't forget, if you are shopping, I have a 10% off code, Amanda's Favorites. You can use it over and over again. You must punch it in at checkout. And I have an affiliate link down there. I'm here if you have any questions. You guys have a beautiful day and have fun shopping the Laurel Denise launch on March 6th. I believe it is 12 noon Eastern time that it is launching on March 6th. Let me know down below if you are thinking about purchasing anything, what you're thinking about getting, and what you're thinking about using it for. Take care of yourselves so you can take care of others, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.